Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So today's session is based on a requested topic named A Bird's Epitaph by Robert Burns. Robert Burns is a Scottish poet and lyricist. He is also called Rabbie Burns, the national bird, the bird of Ayrshire and ploughman poet. So this poem, A Bird's Epitaph, is included in the volume of poetry called Poems chiefly in the Scottish dialect. So here in the title, bard means poet and epitaph means a short statement about a dead person which is written in the tombstone of that dead person. So here in this poem, A Bird's Epitaph, the bird is none other than Robert Burns himself. He is imagining his own burial, his own death, and that's why here a bird's epitaph means an epitaph which is written for a poet. So this poem is divided into 5 stanzas and each stanza consists of 6 lines. Actually, when in a stanza there are 6 lines, it is called sestet. Okay, in the Shakespearean sonnets or in many other sonnets of English literature, you will find this type of sestet stanzas. And here in this poem, the rhyme scheme of each stanza is A, B, A, B. So now let's start explaining this poem. So at first we have the first stanza. In this stanza, the poet actually imagines himself buried in the grave and invites the passerby to weep for him. So now let's read the stanza 1. Is there a whim-inspired fool? Over fast for thought, over hard for rule, over blade to seek, over proud to snool. Let him draw near, and over this grassy heap sing dule, and drop a tear. So basically here the poet is saying that is there a person or is there a man who acts as per his own wish? Who acts before he thinks and who is too hot-headed or too stubborn to be ruled by anyone, or we can say no one can rule him. He is that much stubborn. Then again the poet is saying that is there a person who is too bashful, means who is too shy to ask anything to others probably, and is there a person who is too proud to stoop or to creep in front of others? If such featured person is there, then let him draw near and over the grassy heap, near and over the grave of the poet, so that this strange featured person can sing a sad song for the poet, for the late poet, and drop some drop of tears. So if we summarize this stanza, then it comes like the poet Robert Burns himself, while imagining his death, he wants that one strange featured person will come near his grave and sing a sad song for him and also drop some tears. So now we have the second stanza. Here the poet is saying that is there a bird of rustic song who, noteless, steals the crowd among that weakly this area throng? Oh, pass not by, but with a frater feeling strong, here he was sighed. So again here the poet Robert Burns is searching for one person who is a poet who wrote song or poem about rural life or village life, and the poet is not famous, or we can say no one knows him, and the crowd which gather every week in this graveyard where the imagining grave of Robert Burns is situated. So in that crowd, if there is a not so famous poet who wrote about rural life is present, then please don't go further without stopping near the grave of Robert Burns. So this is what Robert Burns is saying. Then Robert Burns is welcoming that type of poet to come to his grave with a brotherly feeling, and he was sigh. Here, frater feeling means brotherly feeling. So after this we have stanza number 3. Here Robert Burns is saying that, is there a man whose judgment clear can others teach the course to steer, yet runs himself life's mad career, wild as the wave? Here pause, and through the startling tear survey this grave. So here again Robert Burns is searching, is looking for a person or a man who can make right decision or clear decision for other persons, and who can teach or show the right path to other person or other people. But that man, that person cannot take proper decision for himself, and like the waves of the sea, his decisions for himself take a wrong turn. So, the poet Robert Burns is welcoming that type of person to come and to stop near his grave and drop some tears and survey the grave of Robert Burns. So, after this, we have stanza 4. Here, actually, the poet is saying about himself. Here, the poet is saying that the poor inhabitant below was quick to learn the wise to know, and keenly felt the friendly glow and softer flame. But thoughtless follies laid him low and stained his name. So here, as the poet is saying about himself, his own character, that's why he addressed himself as a poor inhabitant who is laying asleep in the grave. He is saying that he is such a person who quickly learns everything, and he was quite wise, and he even likes the friendly relationship. But his follies, his mistakes, his thoughtless decisions laid him down and put a stain to his name. And now we have stanza 5. Here the poet is saying that, reader, attained, whether thy soul soars fancy's flights beyond pole, or darkling grubs this earthly hole in low pursuit, no, prudent, cautious self-control is wisdom's root. So here in this stanza, basically the poet is saying to the readers, means to us, that please listen to me. Here he is urging the readers to listen to him, whatever he is saying. So he is saying that whether your soul wants to fly beyond the North Pole, or it can be said that whether your soul soars your flights of imagination beyond the North Pole, and whether your soul digs about half concealed in this hole in the ground looking for light or knowledge or inspiration, whatever your soul wants to do, or whatever your soul wants to attain, do not do that things without any proper decisions. And know or remember one thing, that prudent, cautions, and self-control is the root of wisdom. These things are important to one's life to attain wisdom. So here basically the poet is saying to the readers that do not do the mistakes which I did. Actually the poet's mistakes put a stain on his reputation. That's why the poet here wants the reader, or urging the reader, to be prudent, to be cautious, and to have self-control so that they can be successful in their life. So on this point, let's end up this session. Thank you so much for watching this video.